So as you know, rope can be made out of many different things. But I was wondering, what if you 3D print rope? I saw a video a while back that they used duct tape and twisted it into a rope, and it was pretty strong. So I'm really wondering what happens if you 3D print some rope. This right here is a 3D printer. You put a spool of plastic up here, it sucks it down through this wire, melts it, and prints onto this bed. So there's a website called Thingiverse, and it's basically a website where people upload their 3D printing designs, and there's like tons of stuff on there, but I couldn't find rope. So, well, with my level of 3D printing CAD design, I had to design something which was super basic. Here it is. For these 3 pieces, it took about 6-7 hours to print, and here they are. There we go. It actually worked, and now I just gotta peel it off, and it is super stringy. These are just little bits because, to be completely honest with you guys, I didn't know how to make a spiral on the CAD program, so I made some short straight lines. But this is just for a durability test. We want to see how durable is 3D printed rope. So here we go. It's flexible. I think it's gonna work, and this material right here is TPU. Stands for, I believe, thermoplastic something. It's basically just a flexible plastic. Now during the print, it made some supports underneath, so I just gotta peel all that off. First up, we got this tiny little piece of 3D printed rope. This first one is about 1/8 of an inch thick, so we're gonna see how much this can hold. Second off, right here, this is 1/4 inch thick 3D printed rope. And this right here is about 9/16 of an inch thick. I'm not sure if we're gonna use this yet because it is so thick. First competitor, 15-pound weight. Will it break? I think it will. I mean, this is some pretty thin stuff. All right, here we go. 15 pounds. Oh, look at that. So it can hold 15 pounds of weight. Now, we gotta up the weight. 15 pounds, not enough. So I weigh about 150 pounds, and I got these ratchet straps hooked up to the rafters, and I'm going to loop it through these 2 hooks, grab onto it with these pliers. All right, now I highly doubt this is gonna hold my weight because it's just too stretchy, but let's see. I could probably break it with one arm. Maybe not. 2 hands. Wow, that is actually impressively strong. There we go. Wow, this stuff breaks violently. I mean, if I'm 150, I was not hanging, but I was getting close, and that was a small one. Now we got this next one. It's about 1/4 inch thick. Now this one I think is gonna hold my weight, but we'll find out. Hopefully the rafters hold my weight. Who knows? Okay, it's stretching. Here we go. That's 150 pounds. Okay, so I actually just tried to hold myself with this weight, but I was recording a short for YouTube, and here's the clip. There we go, it's holding my weight. Ugh. Well, that hurt a little bit. So yeah, I don't really need to do that again. We're gonna mark this down as 150 pounds plus. But now I'm stuck with the problem of this big one right here. This right here is 9/16 of an inch thick. So what can I do with it? I mean, this is so strong. You could probably pull a car in neutral, but I don't have a car here that I can use, but I've got to come up with something. I have an idea. This rope right here has 7 individual strands, so what I'm gonna do is just take one of them off, figure out how much weight one can hold, and then just multiply by 7. I think that's a smarter idea, safer, and should give us about the same result as if it was all together, because of the fact this rope is not twisted, so it shouldn't matter if I just use one strand or all 7. Okay, so I got strapped back on the rafters, but this time it's so high up that if it does snap, I will land on my feet, not my butt. Okay, here we go. Let's just see how much weight. I'm gonna stand off to an angle and just pull down. Okay, that is definitely not gonna hold my weight. All right, let's see here. Okay, so it does not hold 150 pounds. This is not very scientific, but I can tell you it was holding at least, I'd say at least like 70 pounds. So one strand of the big rope held at least 70 pounds. We're gonna multiply the 70 pounds by how many strands there were, and there are 7, which equals 490 pounds. So the big rope is 490 pounds plus. The medium-sized rope, well, this one could hold my weight, so that is 150 pounds plus because it did not break. Now this little rope here, this one is so tiny and it was hard to tell exactly how much it held, but I would say definitely 40 pounds plus. Now, was it scientific? No, I did not have any scales or measuring. It was based on my weight and when it snapped and I landed on my... Okay, so that is the end of today's video for the 3D printed rope. It's pretty strong and it's kind of interesting that you can actually 3D print rope. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want more content, let me know in the comments. What do you want to see? You can also follow me on Instagram at KB_KingBuilds. I'll leave a link in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.